Hey guys, how's it going? Good, great. Very first video, so I'm going to do a quick intro. Top left of the corner, there's $100. That's my initial deposit. It's how much I'll be trading with. I'm a very new trader. I've taken a couple courses, a couple classes here and there. Very basic stuff that you can learn on YouTube or online. I am making a YouTube channel for three main reasons. Number one is to keep a track record. Number two is to better help me follow my strategies via audience and talking aloud and whatnot. Reason number three is that when I talk aloud, I begin to better understand what I'm doing, and maybe some other people will learn from it. Alright, so first things first, I have a strategy that I use. There's a lot of pieces to that strategy that I don't want to explain to you right now because there's a lot of stuff that people may not understand. So I'm going to explain one thing every single video. Today I'll do CCI and Stochastic. CCI stands for Commodity Channel Index. It essentially measures overbought or oversold situations. So as you can see, the first graph is CCI. When it's green, it's being overbought. When it's red, it's being oversold. And right below that is Stochastic. Stochastic measures the volatility. The two different lines, the red and the black line, those are two different averages. One is moving faster, one is moving slower because they're two different averages. Anyways, it measures volatility. All you really need to know is that when the two lines are about to cross, there's a high chance of a reversal in the trend, which means that if the charts or the stock is going up and the lines are about to cross, there's a high chance of the stock starting to go down. Pretty simple, then again complicated. It measures volatility. Okay, so up next, we're going to jump into the cool stuff, which is trading. Right now I'm looking to get into a sell position because the CCI and Stochastic are both looking good. The CCI is angled downwards, Stochastic's about to cross downwards. So I'm thinking the stock is going to go down. So I'm going to get my positions ready here to sell. I'm going to be doing one at a time, market order. Usually you do limit good till cancel if you're doing like 5 or 10 positions, but I'm just doing one. So market order works great. And then I'll explain everything in other videos as well, all these terms that I'm using. Alright, so I'm going to be putting in the position in any second now. This is a 5-minute binary, by the way. So at the end of 5 minutes, whether it's below or above that line right there, right where the red box is next to, whether it's above or below, I'm going to win or lose. I can always cut out early, which is usually what I do. So right off the bat, we're losing money. That's perfectly normal because there's a difference between the buyer's and the seller's price. So when you buy in or sell in, you're automatically going to be in the negatives. It's perfectly normal. This guy is just chilling here. He doesn't want to get out of bed. Totally understand, but I really need him to move downward. It looks like he is slowly crouching up there. I'm thinking of exiting early because I don't think it's going to stay down. So I'm going to exit early and cut my profits. I'm not going to let it run. I don't think it's going to stay below that line. Alrighty, trade number dos. I'm looking to jump into a buy position here. I'm going to wait for it to shoot down a little bit and reverse upward. I'm going to buy it right at that reversal point and make some money. As you guys can see, I get out of the trades before the expirations. I'll explain that in another episode as to why I do that. It directly correlates to risk versus reward. So I'm thinking any second now it's going to go up. And okay, so right now I'm going to jump into a buy position, see if I can make some money off this guy. So there it is, automatically red, but remember that's perfectly normal. So it is shooting up here, and I'm going to get ready to cut my profits and sell this guy and make a couple bucks. Get me some Taco Bell money. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and jump out of this before it goes down any lower. So off those two trades, I made about $51. So that's very successful. Cool stuff. 50 bucks. I don't know how long that took me. Even before the edits, it probably took me about 5 minutes to make that money. Not bad. Without any further ado, we're going to jump straight into trade number 3. Another sell position. There it is, red, perfectly normal. I am going to sell early once more because I highly doubt that before this option expires that it will be below the strike price that I purchased it at. Strike price, real quick, once again, is the line that's hitting the right side of the box where it shows how much money I made or lost, which is currently blue. So there it is, it's going down. I'm going to get ready to sell and cut my profits because I don't think it's going to end up being below that line at the end of the expiration. So right now I'm going to jump in and sell it super fast before it starts shooting back up. Okay, there it is, sell position. So that was for about $27. After commissions, I'm up to about $170 and change. So let's jump into trade numero cuatro. Okay, trade number cuatro. Another buy position. There it goes. I'm going to skip towards the end real quick because this one took a while. And there it is at the end. This ended up being a losing position, losing trade. I did not cut my losses, which is very no bueno. I did not follow my strategies, so I lost. It happens, no big deal. Moving on to the next trade, number 5. Alright guys, trade number 5, I'm just going to cut right to the chase. I'm about to put in another buy position. This will end up being another losing trade. Couple thoughts on these last 2 trades while you guys watch me lose. A couple thoughts. What I've learned is that winning multiple trades is just as bad as losing a couple trades in a row. Because after I won those first 3 trades, I started to get real cocky. I started to think of myself as a currency guru, or I don't know, some very good guy who trades very goodly, who trades well in the currency market. Anywho, I started to stray off my strategy rules, which is not good. So what I'm gonna do next time is just take a little break after every couple trades. Just kind of refresh myself a little bit. So that's just a lesson that I learned today, is that winning can be just as bad as losing mentally and psychologically. So anywho, this trade's about to wrap up. It's going to expire into a losing trade. Okay, so I ended up with about $150 in total. So I made about $50 that day. Immediately I withdrew $50, as you guys can see in this screenshot right here. The reason why I withdrew $50 is because I want to get my initial $100 deposit back into my bank immediately. So that's why I withdrew $50 right off the bat. But overall, it was a profit of $50 that day. I'll be back another day, most likely tomorrow, to trade a little bit more and make some more money. So also at the end of every single episode, I'm going to be putting up my profit loss